Let me ask you something. Do you enjoy the sights and the sounds of the city? I'm Tom Dalton from the Emmy Award-winning PBS television program Under the Radar, Michigan, and our cities are some of the most exciting in the world to explore. Just take a look.
I got a proposition for you. Come to Plymouth, spend a day here, and if you don't like it, I'll make you one of my famous liverwurst and chocolate syrup sandwiches. Don't worry, you'll like Plymouth.
Plymouth is one of those towns that's really easy to describe because all you have to do is list off all the things you'd want in your hometown. Great location, cool shops, awesome restaurants, green space right downtown, and beautiful surrounding neighborhoods with tons of friendly families. Plymouth is one of those special places where you should, could, and would probably want to live. Heck, even if you can't live here, come for a visit and take some Plymouth love home back to your town. Plymouth is located in southeast Lower Michigan, smack dab between Detroit and Ann Arbor. Now, to make sure I wasn't missing any pertinent points pertaining to Plymouth, I stopped by the Plymouth Coffee Bean Company for a quick chat and a cup of joe with DDA Director Tony Bruscato.
After driving through town just once, I gotta ask you, Tony, how'd you do it? How did you make such a beautiful town?
You know, we have a city manager who loves to go to Disney World, and we call this Disney North because we try to do everything to make it a beautiful city, to make it functional, to make it a place people want to come.
It's the complete package.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this, but back in the late 90s, there were about 2 restaurants in town, and everything folded up at about 5 o'clock. And then some restaurants started coming into town, and once more came into town, and people start staying later. Next thing you know, we've become pretty much a hot spot.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I was here a couple of weeks ago scouting with my wife, and just walking through town, I remember her saying to me, I've never seen more happy people in my life on the streets. What, do you import them?
You know, people love to move to Plymouth. We're finding that it's a walkable community, it's a family-oriented community, and there's just a lot of activity, and people like that, where they can live and play and work, and it's just something happening every day, and I think that's what people like.
Well, that's the nice thing about having green space right in the middle of town, because it gives you that venue, and it gives you a place for people to gather, to connect. It gives a sense of place to the community.
And that's what I was going to say. We've worked hard to have a sense of place, and that's what people are looking for these days.
Well, I'm now going to become, if you'll make me an official Plymouth happy person.
You're it. We can get you that designation. Maybe we'll even get you a downtown Plymouth shirt to wear.
Give me a key to the city?
I don't know if we'll go that far. Santa gets that.
Oh, okay.